and I'm going to go ahead and record. So you guys probably all got a little message on there that this is being recorded and you have to okay it like you have never been on a Zoom meeting before. But Nathaniel, go ahead and do some introductions and then we'll have Beth do an introduction here as well. And
all
me.
right. All right. Thank you. Once again, thank you so much and good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Coach Beth, for introducing to me this great opportunity. I only saw this company yesterday and I was so amazed, and the compensation plan is very lucrative. That's why it is gonna be a mortal sin if I would not share this to you, guys. No, our uplines here in the Philippines, and also Ma'am Sherry for the trainings, the what do you call this, for teaching us and how on how to do this business. All right. So first of all, I would like to introduce Miss Jacent May Soco. Jacent May Soco is actually she's just new in network marketing business, and of course I saw also the dedication and commitment in doing this kind of business. They have deep reason why, just really a deep reason why should she must going to be succeed in this kind of business. All right. So I also see I would like to introduce Miss Ate Marlo. Ate Marlo is one of our also very potential leader here in the Philippines. Also doing network marketing for how many years, but then again, she's looking for really success in doing this kind of business. That's why good news. Now we're in good hands, and of course, no, also present here right now, Coach Sandra Daspi. Coach Sandra Daspi is one of our top earners here in Cebu. She's the one who has the network in Canada, in Singapore, in other countries, no, under her organization. All right. So another one, no, last but not the least, no, one of my very good friend, no, tandem in training, no other than upline Papa P, Paul Tevis. All right, heartthrob. Paul Tevis, he is the founder of Team Champions here here in the Philippines. Also got so many members already under his organization, and now they want to see how this business works.
Thank you so much, Nathaniel. And
you're welcome.
I appreciate the introductions, and I want to go ahead and introduce Beth. She's the one that brought you guys all here in the second place, I would say. She was the one that found Nathaniel, and it's amazing how these things happen. You know, the universe just brings people together, and when the student is looking, the teacher will arrive. And that is Beth Weisser, and she's very active within our APL Go. As a matter of fact, Beth was my very first diamond rank in diamond status within APL Go. And wow. She's been with us since we started July 27th of last year here in the United States. We were connected with them starting from Eastern Europe. We were the first ones to get this started here in the United States with Tina and Kelly. So I'm really glad to have her here. She's available 24/7 basically. So she's so quick at getting started. She was on this webinar an hour early this morning. So anyway, right now Beth is making her way quickly to corporate director, and that is where you want to initially get yourself. So Beth, just want to have anything to say?
Yes, I am so honored that all of you are here. And Nathaniel, thank you so much for trusting me. This is wonderful. I want you guys all to know how awesome Sherry is. Sherry really pumped me up. I don't know that I answer the phone all the time, but she brought me in with APL Go. And the minute she called me and said, hey, I've got this thing and I know that, Tina and Kelly and we're all going, I said, okay. That's how much I trust and know and value Sherry's opinion. The minute she said, you want to go? Yep. I don't even know what it was yet. So, but she's got it. I mean, like she said, she's been in the Philippines before with another company years ago. She's hit major ranks before, and this is the company to be with. She is so thrilled with this, and I'm so thrilled to have all of you here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beth. And I got to tell you, it's always an encouragement when you can have a team that, like you do, Nathaniel, that they trust you, they love and like you, and there is a value with that, because when you are going through stuff with companies and you're like, oh my gosh, why isn't this working? I've been there. And I've been in this industry for 32 years this last March. So I've been there. I've done that. I've hit it really, really big in my very first company, made millions in this industry. So I know it works. It has been my number one main income for several years. But I got to tell you, when I saw this one, I did the same thing, Nathaniel. I went, oh man, really? And then you know the feeling, because we've already heard this could be your home. How many times have you guys heard that?
Yeah.
We're tired. And then I was told how much the compensation plan can pay out, what is possible. I haven't seen that in over 20 years. And I said, that's it. We're doing this. And I'm so glad we did, because the team follows. Of course, that gives you the leverage to be able to get started and move quickly in this. However, this company allows you to get paid at the highest level by coming in at that level if you want to. So people always ask, how much can I get paid? And I go, well, do you want to get paid the most, or do you want to get paid the least? We all start somewhere. And even I started where you guys are starting, and I saw it within a few days, and I went after it. And within 60 days, and I am not patting myself on the back here, I'm just letting you know that it is doable. Went corporate director within 60 days, and it has flourished ever since. You guys probably want to know, is it sustainable? Oh my gosh, when you have a company that is unique, and you've probably heard that before too, well, guess what? There's nobody else on the planet that has our product, and that is the APL Go drops. I'm assuming, or I hope everybody here, Nathaniel, has probably seen the first video, at least a video on it. I'm going to do a presentation anyway.
No, they haven't seen it yet.
No video yet? Okay, you guys are in for a treat. So I'm understanding that you're such a close-knit family, and that's what we do anyway. But I want to go ahead and show you guys, because I know it's late over there and you guys don't want to be up for another hour, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and screen share, get into my PowerPoint presentation here. I'm going to do two parts of this. The beginning, show you what this company is about, and then I'm going to do an overview of the compensation plan. Who's interested in making money? Anybody? Okay, Sandra, I suspected that would come up there. So we're all we all want the money. And you guys, I have to tell you, network marketing is an absolutely incredible platform. You don't need to be told that. I'm preaching to the choir. When you have a product that is so unique as this one, and then the compensation plan, most people get in it for the money. Here's what's happening here. Yeah, there's great money, the best I've ever seen, in even better than the one I was in when I made $1 million, really. The product, people are purchasing the product 2, 3, 4 times a month. Who does that? So I'm going to screen share here and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let me move this over here. And my computer wants to be a little slow. You guys know all about slow computers, right? It's a slow internet. So we all know what coronavirus did. We all know what the pandemic did, and it created havoc on everybody. So with us, this was really awesome in a way that we're already used to working from home. What it did was a lot of other people had to work from home, and they found out what working from home, even with some people, even with their regular job, they liked it. Some people aren't going back to work because of it. A lot of people have found, I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of people have found network marketing to help in that area. So you alone control your destiny, and just have an open mind here. I know you're just going to review all this information and then you're going to make a decision. Something tells me all of you on this Zoom right now have already made that decision. So what we're going to be doing is showing you about APL Go and these amazing, fantastic DNA rapid drops. So a little bit about me. I graduated from high school in Redding, California. You guys know where California is, right? I don't like anybody to know I'm from there. I literally moved to Alaska back in 1973. In the beginning, I owned a spa store, made $1 million within our first 8 months. It was incredible. This guy approached me, and I thought he was a salesperson. And I'm going to make a long story short. I didn't want to talk to him. Little did I know that when he finally got into my store, he was going to show me an opportunity. It was network marketing. I'd seen it before. I'd seen the Amway thing. I'd seen even Neutralite. And I just thought, well, here's what he said to me though. This is what got my rockets fired. He told me somebody else started in the company, 2 men, and they went to the top of the company in 11 days. He didn't think I could do that. As a matter of fact, he said, I don't think you can do that. I don't know if he was using reverse psychology or what, but it sparked me. And I immediately went out and talked to, back then it was a Rolodex, and I talked to as many customers as I could, as many people as I could, because I'd already been here for 24 years. I went to the top of that company in 7 days. And oh my gosh, I never really realized what making an income for myself was like. And it's a good thing that it happened, because I found myself out on my own about 8 months later. All's good, because network marketing really saved me. So what I found was, you work from home. I don't need to tell you guys this. You already know what network marketing can do for you. You decide your own income. My story, when I came up to Alaska, I was on my way here. I was literally waiting for Canada to open up, and I couldn't get through. I couldn't even bring my car up here. Moving from home to home to home, waiting for Canada to open so I could move up here. One of those homes was Beth's. And I was not eating the right food. I had acid reflux so bad. I was miserable. I gained weight. It was horrible. It wasn't until the first week in August that I actually got this product right here. And it was a silly thing for me to do, because I already wasn't feeling good. I had a glass of red wine with dinner with my daughter up here, and I just about, I mean, it was horrible. And my daughter said, well, Mom, you have that product. Why don't you take that thing that helps you with indigestion? ICE, I-C-E. You're going to see that all of these have 3 letters, and it's pretty, you can tell what they are. You'll get used to it. But anyway, I took it within 5 minutes. My acid reflux was gone. I couldn't believe it. And this is so much better for you because it's botanicals. We have a lot of people that have a lot of testimonies. I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of testimonies. You'll see Beth's right down there in the lower right-hand corner. But we gather these in a group called DNA, a DNA drop testimony group, which you'll all be added to. So some people that have had issues with diabetes, with blood sugar levels not being, they fluctuate up and down. I even experienced that. I am not diabetic, and we can't really talk about diabetics. It's compliance kind of slapped your hand on that one. But here's what I notice. If I have, because I don't eat sugar that often, if I have sugar, like piece of cake, ice cream, it's my favorite, I know that my body starts feeling different, and I take an NRM normal and it brings that right back down within 20 minutes. And I know Beth can attest to this as well, because she is a diabetic and she has been using it. Beth, do you want to say just a couple things about that? Because you experience this a lot more than a lot of people I know.
Well, the main thing is that when you're diabetic, you find it's kind of a panic situation sometimes because your blood sugar gets high enough that you don't feel comfortable. You feel uncomfortable and you don't know if it's going to go higher. And there isn't anything, if you're not on insulin, there isn't anything that can bring it down. But NRM brings it down. And that's amazing.
Yeah, we have so many other people that have these same and similar testimonies with their blood sugar. You can see it right here from the doctor. So that's the way to do this, is to be able to show it with proof. So if you don't know about what these DNA drops are, they're very similar to going out and being in calming nature, putting your feet in the grass, being around waterfalls, lightning strikes. When lightning strikes the ground, it literally energizes the ground with negative ions. And that's where you want to be, is in the negative ion realm. I hope you guys have learned or know something about negative ions. I know they've been around, but some of us think, wait a minute, negative ions, that's negative. That can't be good for you. No, it's completely opposite. It's the positive ions that, oops, sorry about that. It's the positive ions that were around that create havoc in our system. So with the negative ions, what they've done is they've taken high energy science and they've handpicked their botanicals. And I'm not going to read this. I'm going to tell you exactly why this works so well. They pick their botanicals when they're about 4 inches high at the peak of their nutritional value, and they scrape the DNA from that botanical. So say you're allergic to strawberries or peaches or whatever it is. What they're doing is they're taking the DNA from that plant. So they're not using the plant. So you can actually take any of these drops. I'm going to go into how the certifications that they have and everything, but because they take the DNA, that DNA is put in the drop along with negative ions. It's done in a centrifuge with lightning strikes, and they add all the other ingredients to them. But when this lands on your tongue, you put it, it's a little tiny drop, you put it on your tongue. Within seconds, within 15 to 20 seconds, it's already working. And it goes into your bloodstream through your mucosal membranes, and it gets into your bloodstream within 15, 20 seconds. It is 100% absorbable, water soluble. So everything that you get from this drop, you're going to feel it eventually. Some of these you feel right away. Some of them compound over time, and the DNA searches from the product, from these little drops, searches out your DNA that may need the assistance. And it will compound over time. So people that use some of these like HRT for the heart, they're not going to feel anything right away. It's like eating a banana. Do you feel the potassium rushing through your blood right away? No, you don't. It's over time. So if you have need an aid in digestion or relaxing, assistance in detox, you can see all of these here. Women's health, men's health, we probably have a drop for that. We have over 30 complete certifications, product certifications throughout the world. One of the biggest that we have is the kosher certificate, the halal, and we have a KAL. I believe that's what it is. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep track. But that one is better than having the FDA registered one that we have here in the United States. And right now, they're making sure that all the licensing is available, all the I's dotted and the T's crossed in the Philippines, and you will have this product available to you right there for delivery in the Philippines. So these are products that actually change the world. There's 15 different drops, 15 different experiences. Let me tell you a little bit about Sergey Kolikoff. This is the founder, the owner of APL Go. Now, when I first heard that this guy, when I met him and he was 33 years old, I thought, wait a minute. But then I thought, this is fantastic. He's so young that he is going to outlive me. And that's what you want. Believe me, I've been around companies where the owners are almost taking walkers across the stage, and you wonder what's going to happen with them and the company if anything ever did happen. So he's young. He started his networking career when he was 17 years old, and the company disappeared, and he was devastated. He was in the top of the company. He was already making tons of money. And he said, that is never going to happen to anybody that I ever bring on board if I start my own company. He went into real estate. He made his first million at 21. He made his second and third by the time he was 23 years old. And he started his own company. And that right here, folks, is APL Go. So it's a 9-year-old, almost 10-year-old company in Eastern Europe. And guess what, you guys? He just brought it to the United States July 26th of last year, and open all the certification and everything is open here. And we're still, by the way, we have not launched here in the United States. We have not launched yet. And we're already bringing it to the Philippines for you guys to be part of that initial launch. So, this is so exciting. You guys are the first ones to hear about this. So Sergey's business idea, he wanted to invest millions in an e-commerce platform. He purchased the rights to the DNA drop technology, so nobody else has this. There's not a patent on it. He holds it. He's not releasing it because he does not want anybody else to have access to how this is done. Smart man. I almost said smart kid, because my kids are older than him, but smart man. He created a product and the manufacturing facilities. He owns all that. He created the marketing materials. It's his wife that does all the marketing for APL Go, and they're beautiful, beautiful marketing that you guys are going to have access to as well. He wanted to open up global distribution centers. He wanted to create a compensation plan that rewards customers and team building sales. When you see all of the rewards that you guys can get just by being here and being loyal for a year, he even pays you to do that every month. Wait till you see this, the legacy loyalty. So with the step one, he went over to step two. He wanted to make sure that he created fun and a culture around the business. He wanted to make sure he only charged $25 for the business platform. He offers 5 different business kits to come in, and actually they range from $100 to $3,000 now. We made a different one so that other countries can actually get in at a better amount instead of, and you guys know this, having to pull a complete family in order to get started in a company. He didn't want to see that happen. He wanted to see individuals being able to start this on their own. You have no boss, no mandatory work hours, and you get paid. See that down there? It says weekly pay, daily pay. So step 3, he wanted to be able to open up all new global markets. We're open up in about 40 different countries right now. He wanted to hire a corporate staff, which he's done, IT and marketing operations and sales. Everything is there. We have 2 brand new products coming on board here real soon, which you're going to love. So here is the manufacturing facility. It's located in Eastern Europe in Moldova. It is 48,000 square feet. He can produce 500,000 boxes per day. Because we own this shipping facility and we own the warehouse, there's never been a delay in shipment, you guys. All the other companies that are out there right now have been having delays because of COVID, because of shipping, whatever's causing the issue. That doesn't happen here. So we are open in over 14 global offices. You will be having one right there in Manila. Is all we're doing is getting the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and that will be happening within the next 30 to 60 days. Excuse me. So another thing you're going to like about Sergi is he is a guy that loves to do parties. He's actually a magician, and he has worked with David Copperfield in Las Vegas. Apparently he's really, really talented in this arena, and I can't wait to see this happen. I've seen him pull off some pretty good stuff, but he likes to have these parties all the time, and you get to a certain level, and I believe that's national director and above, and you will be able to attend these parties. It's a special invite. They just got back from one this spring that was in Africa, celebrating his birthday. Here you're going to see there's 11 ways to get paid. There's actually 15 ways to get paid now, and I'm going to go over all of those here in just a second. So what Sergi's done is actually leveled out the playing field here. He's been able to give people the opportunity to receive 30% commissions on all retail and online orders already. And by the way, you guys, as soon as you have a customer, customers come in, you get 30%. What happens to that other 70%? You never hear of this in another company, at least I haven't, is that 70%, they're going to take out the amount that the product cost and to pay the company, and the rest of it goes into your volume. Who does that? Sergi does it here. And you can get upfront bonuses on all initial purchases. There's a two-team start plan. You're going to start with 2. It's a binary in the front end, and then there's a unilevel attached to it. You might have seen that somewhere, but what you've not seen is this binary over here has 9 legs. And this is how unique this is. There is not a back office on the planet that can assist a ninery until you got here. And that's why we have the back office that we do. They are literally making a new one that they have to code it. They have to start this whole back office thing all over again. We do hope to have that by the beginning of next year. If it's sooner than that, yippee. But it's because we have a ninery here. That means you have 8 legs that you can literally get paid on. And I'm going to show you how that works here when I go into the compensation plan. So already I've talked about the unilevel structure. The stability in that is where your residual is. We have check matching, and that starts at 20% for rewarding team building. So the customer bonus, I already went over that. I don't need to do that again. we are ranked. We started back in July last year as, I believe it was 118, maybe it was 116 at businessforhome.org. Please go there and check it out. I know Nathaniel already has. And we've gone from there to number 15 right now. And that is exceptional because we're not even launched yet. This has all happened in silent mode. And because of the uniqueness of the product and the payout and the compensation plan, there's leaders literally coming from other companies and starting here, getting their toes wet, realizing, wait a minute, this is way bigger than I thought it was, and they're bringing their teams over. So this one, this is number 16. I did this slide right here about 2 months ago, and already we're at number 15. So don't wait till we're number 12 or number 10, because that's when that momentum starts and then it goes crazy. By the way, nobody, you got to remember, nobody else has this product and nobody else is going to have it because of the proprietary blendness that that's a new word, the proprietary blend that we have with this company. So there's different ways that you can come in at a promoter kit at 100. And we're going to talk about when I'm done with this, we're going to talk about the program that we have set up for your specific team, Nathaniel, there in the Philippines. So you're in control of your own destiny, you guys. You already know this. Have an open mind and make that decision. I'm going to go ahead and stop this screen share, see if any of you right now have any questions that I can answer, and then I'm going to go over and show you the comp plan. So we're going to take a quick break here with questions. Anybody?
Yeah, somebody's asking me earlier, what kind of product is that, ma'am? Looks like a candy, something like that, or
Yes,
gel
it does. You know what? I can't believe it. Hold on just a second. I'll go get one.
All right. Yeah.
And on the back, it says what each one is, so you can't get confused. Some of them are kind of similar in color, but they say what they are on the back.
Thank you so much, Beth. You know, I always have these at my desk, but I took them and put them in the kitchen on my table and did a picture of it last night, and that's why they're all there. They see how small this box is? This is the BRN. I love this one because it's about this time of the morning that I need one. And like Beth said, they come in these foil packs like this, and on the back, they do say on the back of each one that you can pop the drop out of. What it is. This is BRN, and I'm at the end of this one here, but they're tiny. See, they're the size of my fingernail actually, and they melt in your mouth. Some of them take about 3, 4, 5 minutes, but some of them melt rather quickly. I have a group of them. It's like a cocktail of them that I take in the morning, MLS, GTS. Shoot, I forgot what the other one is. Anyway, 4 of them that I take because they're over there on the table. And I take all 4 of them at the same time, first thing in the morning, because I know that's what my body needs. Now, you're not going to have all of these to start with. Whatever you have, when you first get started, take them individually so you can actually feel the difference between RLX. You should feel right away. It's a calming effect. You should be able to feel the difference with
Take it at night.
Yeah, ICE. Some people take RLX during the day because I know people that are ADHD and it calms their brain down. So they're able to focus. And then they also found taking it with BRN, which helps with your cognitive brain issues. When they take it together, they're able to study better. They're able to focus better. So there's some things, and you'll find all of this information is in our Team Go Extreme private Facebook group. You will see all these testimonies and you'll figure out which ones work best for you. So any other question? I know you guys want to see the compensation plan, so I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let me pull the compensation plan up. And I get that one out of the way and bring this one up. Okay. Up and screen share. And Nathaniel, I'll get all of these over to you. So with the notes on there, so you can make your own and be able to speak to the rest of your team in your own language as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
Okay, good. So, you know, I realize I'm probably preaching to the choir here. You guys have been around, like myself. You've been in other companies. You know what the industry is all about. It's not like you're brand spanking new, but you have somebody that is new to the industry. And I think we actually have one on here, right? Nathaniel, you got somebody that's new here, right?
Yeah, we have. Jacinth is new.
Okay, all right. So here, this is for you. So the network marketing industry, you see that 167 billion? That's how many dollars are brought into this industry now. $167 billion industry. That is way over the NFL, way over. In fact, you can add quite a few of those together. The NFL, the music industry, the organic all of that. That's where we are today with this industry. And you know, you guys have been here. You know that there were, you know, the previously network marketing had a bad taste in people's mouths. Well, that is completely turning around. And I'm so glad to see that. And the reason it's turning around is because there's companies out there that are just now starting to really build relationships with people. They've got the right things to look for. Business for home, it has the right timing. It's got the right company, the right product, the right people, and the right compensation plan. And that's exactly what you need to make things go. So in this one, this is what blew me away. In the very first month, very first 30 days in APL Go, we already had 4 people on the team hit the highest rank and the highest pay in the company that was already 9 years old. That's how crazy this is. When you find a country like the United States, Philippines, Japan, not even looking at yet, but when it happens, oh my gosh. So we have there were incredible advancements over a short period of time. It took me 60 days only to get to corporate director. And that's getting out there and hustling, really getting out there and talking to several people, having them get to the diamond level, which you all have the opportunity to do, and make this happen for you. This is what causes stickability. So it's a unique company with all these unique different opportunities. We've got luxury bonuses, start bonuses, group bonuses, and there you can see there's 15 ways that we have different bonuses. The lifestyle bonus, activity bonus, infinity bonus, entertainment bonus. They'll even buy you for a year an apartment in what country you want to build your business in when you reach an ambassador level. Anywhere, they just hand you the keys to it. Go build your business. So you have 90 days once you have purchased your promoter kit at either the $100 level, 200, whatever it is, you have 90 days. And you guys, we have not even signed haven't even launched or even pre-launched in the Philippines yet. But you guys, there's already a couple people in the Philippines that almost overnight got to corporate director. And I know the Philippines is a big place. I know it is. I've been there. But you guys have 90 days for your go status to go from promoter or associate, whatever you decide to come in, up to the diamond status level. Why is that so important? At the beginning, you get 10% on the binary, 10% on each payout each time, the payout day. 10% that way, 30% at the diamond level. So we want to really pay attention to that. So the start bonuses here, this is exactly how they are. The promoter kit is 100. And I'm going to go over with you guys exactly what we're offering to get you started in the Philippines. And I think you're going to like it. So these are the kits that you can get from 100 up to 3,000. And this is how this all works now, you guys. It is a group bonus ninery, not a binary. So as you can see here, can you guys see my cursor on here? Can you guys see my cursor? Okay, you can? Okay, good.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so this is you right here, and you're going to start out with a left lane and a right lane. Each one of these you can max out at 10,000. I'm sorry, 40,000. I'm sorry, it is 10,000 per week. So you are, and by the way, if you're getting 30%, that's actually 40,000. So I don't want to get this wrong on here. I'm going to start over here. When you are doing your coming in it with your go kits, this is what determines what you're going to make on each side of this. If you come in at 100, you're going to make, and I don't want to say only, but you're going to make 10% on when these two teams pay out. So this example right here is at the 30% with the diamond or the VIP level. VIP, let me make this clear. The VIP level, you only get paid down 3 levels in your unilevel. At the diamond level, you get paid all 6, okay, 7, sorry. So this example right here is you're gonna start out with 2. And on the 30%, this side over here, the total is 2,160. This side is 1,920. The 30% payout, the difference between here and here equals $576. Here's another way that I like to do it. Say you have 10,000 over here, or 20,000 over here, 15,000, whatever it is, and this winds up being 10,000 over here. Would you rather be paid 30% on that and get 3,000, or 10% on that and get, what is that, 300? Is that what it is? I'm trying to do my math before 7 o'clock in the morning. So this is what I saw. This is how lucrative this is. When I saw that the payout is here, that's great. As soon as you max this leg, the lesser leg out at 10,000, you can open another leg. And there are opportunities that Sergi gives every now and then. He only did it once last year, where you can open up right when you come in. If you come in at the diamond level, it's not happening right now, but he does offer this throughout. You would have the opportunity to open up another leg at the same time. Here's what I say. Stick with the 2 until you have maxed them both out at 10,000, and you can still keep building because your teams are going, it's like a Christmas tree right there. And then decide if you want to open up a third leg. Okay? But, and talk with your upline about that, or if you're really well versed in compensation plans, you should be able to decide for your own when you want to open up another leg of that. And it may be different countries that you have, like whatever you want to put on there, different countries. So that's how you get paid in the ninery. That's the front bonus. That's when people first sign up, what you're going to have on that. You will not see that in your back office until you actually place that person in your organization. Once you place that person, everybody will also see that volume. So here's the matching group bonus. This is the one I love the most. So when you come in to this company, and I believe when I first came in, it was senior director right away. And I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about what you guys can do. You don't have to have this independent associate right here. That's, you're coming in at 100. There's not really a whole lot that's going to happen there, but manager, once you have income, once you have a person coming in on your left, one coming in on your right, you're going to start getting these personal bonuses. You get manager, senior manager, director, all of these all the way down here to premier director. As soon as you have one person, two person on your certain levels, these are the amounts that you are going to get paid out. If you guys want, you can take a screenshot of that. And that helps you realize what you're going to get paid on these certain levels. I'll do that really quick. And you guys are going to get a recording of this as well. So the unilevel bonus, this is where becoming diamond is really important, because otherwise everybody has to start somewhere. I'm not negating that you've got to start somewhere. Some people come in at the 100, some people come in at the leader level. Still, whatever that is, until you reach diamond, you're only going to get paid 5% on your first level, 6% on your second, 7 on your third, 8, 9, and 10, all the way down to your sixth level. It's 10% on your sixth level. What happens at diamond is you get 10% on each one of those levels. Here's what I like about what Sergi did here. He flipped what you normally see on a unilevel bonus. Usually you'll see 10 to 12% on your first level. Well, how many people are usually there? Not a whole lot. And then it goes down like to 5% on your third, fourth, and fifth level. He completely changed the game here, and that's why there's so much money to be made here, especially when you reach that diamond level. On your unilevel bonuses, this is the back end where it's residual, you're going to get those 10% on every single level. So there's also an infinity bonus. National directors get 1% of the overall team of when they reach these bonuses. International directors, by the way, that's a level. It's just like corporate director on up to national premier. National directors receive 1%. International directors, 1.5%, and premier directors, 2.5%. Now, this is amazing. These are paid, I believe these are also paid quarterly. Yes, they are. They're calculated monthly and paid quarterly. And there's people already getting these, you guys. There's already people, and I don't want to talk numbers, but in the very beginning, they're getting, well, I can put it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-figure incomes in their first month, 6-figure incomes within 3 months. It's crazy what is happening here. And these numbers, so what we did was we put together a chart. You guys might want to take a screenshot of this. These are true numbers here. I mean, this sounds crazy that in 5 months you could be making this amount of money, but some people did it in 3 months. So here is what we base this on. These are all people that came in at the $600 leader level. And here's why we did that. That is the pack that has one of everything. That is the pack that is the most common. There are people that come in at 100, 200, 400, and you can purchase 100, 200 more to get to that next level. They're not done in separate little purchases. They're done in one complete increment, and it will move you up. But we base these numbers on a 600 pack. So you starting out your first month and just having 4 people, your first start income on that based on the 600 is going to be, and that's getting that percentage of 600 is $420. Group bonus, 180. It doesn't look like a lot, but you've already received total your money back already in your first month. That's what people want. They want to make their money back in their first month. So with everything going perfectly, you know, as it never does, you have 4 that get their 4. So now you've got 16, and based again on the 600 pack, your first start income is going to be on those 4 is going to be $105 with that 10% bonus on there. But the ninery is going to pay you out $1,020. Check matching comes into play right now. And your unilevel, now you're getting a residual from your first month, and the residual just keeps going up. These numbers are exact because we've already done it. At first we were playing with it thinking, that can't be right. As a matter of fact, a couple of us literally called in to APL Go to make sure before we cashed our check, before we put it in our bank, that it was correct, because we thought there were some mistakes on it. There was too much money. Within 24 hours, it was back, and then no, that's right. So we know these numbers are correct. So here's the 5x5 if you want to do it by that, based on 5 at 100 and what you get paid. This, I know it sounds crazy, but I already have seen people in the month of, I think it was November, with $164,000 paycheck for the month. People now are getting, that never have seen this before, getting $10,000 a week. It is phenomenal what is happening here. So you're probably thinking, oh, well, you know, this is great to see. We've kind of seen that with other companies. It is so reachable here because of the teamwork and support that we have. But the amount of the payout, you guys, it's 63 cents on the dollar that goes back to the field. Everywhere else, it's 30, 35, 45. And I have seen recently saw a 65 out there, but guess what? Brand new company, and it is technology. There's not a tangible product. That'll be gone real soon. So here's other bonuses that are available for you. Activity bonus, building your rewards, qualify as a 2-star, and several people are that. They've sponsored one person in their right lane, one person on their left lane. Stay there and just do your, by the way, it's only 40 personal volume a month to get paid the next month. 40. It's been a while since I've seen that. Usually it's 100, 150 personal volume. This is 40 personal volume. You are loyal to the company, keep your 40 personal volume a month, have one on your left, one on your right, and the company's going to give you an extra $10 a month just for being loyal. There's a lifestyle bonus, and there's also the entertainment bonus that I talked to you about. I'm not going to go into detail here. We're just getting you guys started. The luxury bonus is what I was telling you about. 8 paid vacations. The company pays you to go to events for a whole entire year. And I've also told you about the themed events. When this puzzle is solved perfectly, it's because the product is there, the events and travel that they offer you, the opportunity is excellent. The system that we have it's so good. And we have so many people that get on these Zoom webinars and teach you how to bring your people in. We have scripts. We actually have a tool that I don't know if it's going to be available in the Philippines. I'm going to find out about that, because this is what I do know. The people that do the back part of this, and I was one of the people that helped put the rapid funnel stuff together, they're in the Philippines. So, and the management has to be right. So you guys, this is what you have available to you, is the individual kits. And we're going to talk about that here right now, how you guys how you're actually going to come in. Let me ask you right now if there's any questions on the compensation plan. I know I've rushed through that, but we literally have videos specifically on the compensation plan that go into complete detail. And I know it's late for you guys. It's already what, 11 o'clock at night? Any questions there, Nathaniel? Anybody?
Yan, amoy pangutana. I speak my language, Miss Sherry. Any questions? So anyways, you will give us a copy of the presentation, Ma'am Sherry, right?
Yes.
So these guys are also a trainer. They're also speakers, so they can learn it faster also.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And here's, so did you want me to go over the offer that we have for them, or did you want to do that individually?
Yeah, we can do it.
Well, okay, we're going to show them here because
Uh,
it's going to be one of those first come, first served things. And you have your site, you're the leader here. So you're the one that is going to determine how you're going to be signing them up. But this is basically what we are offering to your team, Nathaniel. Hold on just a second. I got to get water.
yeah.
That is a lot of talking. What we're going to offer is, you know what, here's, I'm going to stop the recording here and then I'm going to record it again. Okay. So you
All
have
right.
just that one section there.